Hello all. Hello, welcome to another Pillow Pilot stream. My computer's having a little bit of a fit right now as I'm sorting out some stuff. It's starting to get quite angry with me, so it's lagging slightly at the moment. As soon as it's finished, we'll be up and rolling. Hold on. There we go. That should have fixed that. Hey, we're back up and... Right, there we go. Boom, ba-boom, boom, boom, boom. Good. Right, that is, I believe, all sorted. So, hello, welcome along. I will head outside in just a second. Welcome then to the stream. We haven't streamed in a while now, so I thought we'd get cracking again. Here we are in the Airbus A350. Hold on. Oh, there it is. But, there we go. Right, cool. Grab and running. Right, this is the Airbus A350-900 British Airways aircraft, which will be flying from Frankfurt back to Heathrow, and then if we have some time, probably making our way to somewhere else, maybe Palma de Mallorca or somewhere like that, something along those lines. So we'll be flying around a bit, but certainly our first trip today is going to be back to London Heathrow Airport. So, we are hooked up to vatsim. There's an event on at London Heathrow at the moment. Link up with, I think it might actually be a Palma de Mallorca actually, or maybe Madeira. So there's full ATC at the moment, and it's quite busy. Frankfurt, of course, always has someone online. So it's got a tower on at the moment. I think they're really busy because there's just just them. So we're gonna hang on and well, we're not hanging on, but once we are speaking to him, and we've spoken to him, we'll be good to go. Cookie, hello! Saviour is back. Yes, we're back up and streaming. Should be good fun. We'll get going on some cool flying. Right, well, what we can do inside then, we can get some basic things online. We can get the exterior power online. Boom, boom, boom. That is online. We'll turn on the cargo air vents. We'll switch. Oh, actually, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. We'll start the APU, then we'll switch on the blue strip. Turn the nav lights on. NSS data can come on. The vent cooling can go on. I think that's all we do for now. So our next job, then, we're going to go to the serve page. Liam, can we get another Concorde tutorial? Ah, absolutely. Well, what we might do is a Concorde flight or live tutorial where I'm offline. Maybe do some flying there or something like that. I think that'd be quite good fun. Thank you for letting me know. We'll do that at some point. We'll turn on the systems for them, and we can turn on the radios. Okay. Right. Well, we'll tune up them in a minute. So the init page for our little flight today, EDDF. It is raining, so we're going to get to see some cool rain effects on the plane as we take off, and we'll get some cool stuff. I think it's nice weather into Heathrow, in that it's slightly cloudy, so we'll get to see some more cool weather effects in Xplane 12. So that's nice. Click a line IRS, there we go. Back to the init page. Flight number for today is Speedbird 2245. And yep, I think that's about it. Departures then. So it's pretty busy. I've just looked over on here. Runways in use is 25 center and 18 for departure. Well, we filed for runway 18, so hopefully we get that. We've then got the Boca 2 Lima departure. 1 Lima. Boca 3 Sierra. 1 Lima we'll have to do then. It looks like we haven't got the 2 Lima. We're running on a very modern ARAC, which doesn't seem to have updated in here. Right, from Boca, we've got Airways. We're on the Zulu 29er. Zulu 29. Across to Tornu. Which we can. Oh, has it not got it? Airways. 20, that's the one. There we go. looks like it's doing just loading it there. Right, from Tornu, we've got our next waypoint, which is a straight direct across to Breda. Then from there we've got the one across to Abned. Slide down the list, Abned. Then we have a little airways going Lima 980 to Logan. For the Logan 2 hotel, a pretty traditional arrival. Any of you guys that fly into Heathrow much at all will have flown in this way. Right, let's load up the plane with who we've got on board today then. We've got a 0 fuel weight of 168. So, what we'll do is go like this. There probably would not be much cargo on board the plane today. This is very much a passenger trip. 168, so we've got 136. It's 138.9, so that is correct. Now we can implement that. Head over to the fuel page, then we'll just put in our destination fuel for today. 12891. You can see, look at the capacity of the tanks in the A350, 6% we're in. So we are very, very low. Oh, love Concorde, you're from Frankfurt. Oh, fantastic. Well, we're flying out today. Let's look at the AVI tab then for Frankfurt. So we're going to be on that Boca to Lima. I'll put up the taxi charts. Quite a lot of taxiing to do to get out to runway 18, so we'll be needing that. Forever Prods, hello, nice to see you. Welcome along. And then our departure, was that Boca to Lima? 3 Whiskey, to Lima, Boca, not yet. There it is, a Boca to Lima. Altitude, then there's no altitude, so we'll be given that. We've got a wind variable of 2 knots. It's 26 degrees and the QNH is 1013. Information hotel from Frankfurt. It's going to be a south departure, and then I believe we zoom outside our display. We've got the right turn to Zamp, so we're going straight out for quite a while. So a nice, just straight, standard climb out. We'll dial up 5,000 initially. It's just a straight climb up for us. You can see the INS have now aligned as well. Brilliant. So, 0 fuel. There we go. Passengers, 168.9. With a block fuel of 12.8. Go. Our ZFWCG is 24. There we go. That is all that biffed in. There we go. And if we head over to the performance calculator, it'll be a flap 1 out of Frankfurt today. There is 0 slope. It's a nice flat runway. 136, 136. 139. Or flap 1. With a flex of 65. Now what I like to do is that often I find doesn't quite get it all in. So if you go down here, you'll see, look, it hasn't got the flaps selected, so we'll drop in flap 1. Then we go init page, just check it has got them. We're all good. James Nation, good morning. You're just doing a flight from San Francisco to DFW. Where is that? Is that Dallas? Dallas, isn't it? Dallas Fort Worth. That's a nice flight. Have fun with that. Sounds very nice. Right, what can we do now then? So, I'm trying to remember what I haven't done. I think we're pretty much there. So what we'll do, firstly we'll turn up some lighting on the pilot lighting, which is here. Oh, there we go. Give it a bit of brightness. Yeah, it's a bit nicer. Right, we can start to be doing some stuff. On the overhead then, we can turn on the ground hydraulic stuff. And our cabin, I don't believe we turn in, I don't actually think we don't turn on anything else yet. The APU gen can come on. The APU bleed can go on. We'll disconnect from the external power, and hot airs and bleeds for the engines can come on ahead of anticipation of our start. Our pushback then today, we don't need to contact HC. You can see we're in an alleyway, so there's only going to be one direction we're pushing back. What we do want to make sure is we go right back and then do quite a sharp turn around so that we're out the way of the stand next to us if anyone wants to spawn in, suddenly be there. I'm going to aim to get the nose sort of on the line there. That's not bad. And we'll just sort of do a little push like that. Sounds good. Better push back and come over then, because I believe our passengers are all loaded up, so ground service wise we're good. Ground equipment then, let's get rid of the GPUs please. Let's get rid of the passenger bus, fuel truck and luggage loaders, as we're all done with them. We'll close up our cargo. Now we will close up, we'll leave the front doors open for a second whilst we call for our clearance. We're doing banner drill all day. Me? I have not been up to much today. This is my relaxed day today. It's 1187. 780. Bam. Okay. Right. There we go, it's a bit busy. Ah, apologies, I've already missed some bits. Anti-skid needs to come on. Right, let's firstly appreciate how pretty the plane is. I love the A350, I think it's lovely. How's higher education? Yep, A levels, loving it. They've still got the people out there, we need to get rid of the people, so ground equipment, I guess we clear it all. Let's get rid of the stairs, let's close up. Right, let's call up Frankfurt Tower. Frankfurt Tower, speedbird 2245 is an Airbus A350, 900 on stand, Bravo 44, requesting R5 clearance over to London Heathrow, please. We have information hotel on board. Hop back in, just so I can get this.
Lufthansa 2 Charlie Papa, Heathrow 5.
Oh, he didn't hear us there, did he? Interesting.
Speedbird 2245, information hotel cleared Heathrow, Ovo Country Golf, departure flight to en route, climb at 5,000 feet, scope to 031.
Probably that in before I forget. Look, speed 2245, squawk 2031, and we're clear on the Boku to Lima departure 18, speedbird 2245. A pretty French plane. Did I say French plane? I meant pretty, just pretty plane. Should we call him that we're good to push? Should we get good to push? Oh, hang on, Liam. Is that standard block fuel from Simbrief? Yes, it is. It is taking a bit more. You're right. Should we load it up a little bit? How busy is it at Heathrow? Well, it's going to get very busy shortly, isn't it? How many planes are currently inbound to Heathrow? Whoa. Well, there's 129 planes currently associated with Heathrow. There's quite a lot, yes. Yes. Yeah. Well, should we hedge our bets? What do we reckon? I think we normally land with quite a lot of fuel. Maybe shall I push up a little bit? Maybe it's a bit late now. Alright, let's just go with it. We'll see what we get. And then we'll come ready to push start. Frankfurt Tower, speed 2245, ready for push and start.
Speedbird 2245, push startup approved.
Push start approved, speed 2245. Doors actually all closed, ground equipment is closed, and we can start the engine start checklist. Hydraulic pumps need to come on. We are rolling back now. The beacon light needs to go on. I forgot about that. The ECAM auto is fine. Start selectors, put to the start position, and we'll just hang on until we clear the gate a little bit. I'll catch up with the chat. Sorry, all the best from Scotland. James Lang. Thank you very much. Very busy. Vatsim. It is, isn't it? Very busy today. Not as busy in Frankfurt as I thought it would be, I'll be honest, but there's, I think a Heathrow event being on means certainly UK Vatsim is going to be very busy. Waxy, is this the Pillar Pilot? It is. We are live. We are indeed live. Right, we'll turn the squawk modes on. Engine 1 avail, we'll just hang on, it's starting up. Interesting here, Airbus went for the throttle percentage given to me here rather than the N1 like we get in normal aircraft. So when we're looking for our spool ups, we're looking for the N1. Second number down. I think it's probably to be honest, it's a lot more helpful than seeing the N1, as you actually know what throttle the plane is giving you out. It's producing, sorry, so that you know where you are, which is a lot more helpful. Alright, there we go, coming up through 16. The plane there, you can see the auto flight changing the altitude a lot. It's clearly not happy with something. We'll see what it is in a minute. There we go, right, engine 2 is engine 1, sorry, is confirmed alive. We'll start up engine number 2. It's raining quite nicely. We'll put the wiper on slow. Fantastically annoying noise. Do you have EGL? I have, yeah, Love Concord. I have the Tailsims Heathrow airport scenery, which I can really recommend. We'll see that when we land today. JFK, the New York airport's from Drewski design I use for Xplane 11, and then I sort of just dragged the file into Xplane 12, and it kind of works. The gates aren't particularly amazing, some of it's a bit bad, but actually looks really good. Yeah, that's what I use. Hopefully that's helpful. How many pillows would you say? Yeah. Yes, thank you, Roy. Thank you, Whiteley. It's certainly something to think about. Right, disconnect and go to hand signals. And there we go, we have engine number 2 confirmed. We'll set to the normal and we can go through the after start checklist then. Which is that? Engine control. AP bleed needs to come off then, okay. The AP itself doesn't necessarily want off there, there it goes. Once it's off there. And the AP gens we selected off. That it is. Ground spoilers, right, we'll arm the ground spoilers. Flap lever, once it's set before the taxi, we'll do that during the taxi. It's quite a long taxi out here. In fact, no, why don't we do it now? Flap 1 is set. Set. Pitch trim, we can check, is 25, it wanted 25, so that's good. Decam status, all fine, no warnings. Good PSI, temperatures 26, low. That is all good. We'll arm RTO ready for takeoff. Just need to turn on the wireless data, which is up here. And interestingly, the passenger data has to go off. Don't quite understand that, but that's what it wants. Right. And the altitude modes are in normal. Taxi checklist then. Turn on the nose lights. Taxi. And the turn off lights come on as well. Speedbird 2245 ready for taxi.
Speedbird 2245 takes via November 3, Lima 3 to Hollywood runway 25 center.
Taxi via November 3, Lima 3 to holding point 25 center. Speed 2245. Ah. He didn't. We won't be on this runway. We are. So we're switching runway. So departure is from 25 center.
Lufthansa 418.
And I don't know which one he said for this. I'm guessing it's the 2 Golf, but we don't know that. Perf, it'll be the same. 136, 136, 139. Flap 1 of flex of 65. Just confirm that on the performance here. We've got a flap of 1 selected. Add the link to Discord, absolutely. Let me just drop that in before we start taxiing, actually, so I remember.
Lufthansa 418, it's okay to Lima departure with a climb of 4,000 feet.
Hang on, sorry. Join. They are. That is super. I'm glad you wanted to join, thanks. It's a bit of fun. Right, parking brake. Let's get cracking. Parking brake is released. We're looking left, clear. Looking right side, looks clear. Oh, you don't want to drift right, we'll stay on the taxiway here. Okay, bit of power. No, thanks very much for joining, James. Right, power is applied.
Lufthansa 3 uniform Lima when passing 2,500 feet.
There we go, bring up the sounds for Xplane a little bit so we can hear things. Right, we're taxiing, so flight control test. Full right, you see full deployment, neutral, full left, full deployment, neutral. You can see the ailerons on the side, they're dropping for the flaps. Pitch trim, full up, selected, neutral, full down, selected, neutral. Rudder, full right, full left, neutral. Rudder checked. So we're coming out. November 3, so we're going straight ahead. Oh, I wanted us onto November actually. November 3, so we're going left onto November to then go to Lima 3, which is right down there. So we're going left then right. It's quite short for us to go from here straight across to the takeoff point, so we'll do our before takeoff checks here. You can't turn on straight here, of course, but that's good. The Sim Flyer, hi, yeah, all good, thanks. How are you? Yeah, the Concorde and Xplane 12, which you buy next? Well, it's down to you. I think the Tailsims A350 is widely considered a very, very good plane for Xplane 12. I am, of course, flying the 350 today, which I'm a big fan of. You need a bit of power up here. Get the slope, a bit of a hill here. Come to a stop, keep it going, come on. Okay, shift. Well, I've forgotten what the view is, sorry. Shift 1? No. That's the tower view. You see there's a 340 there. You can't actually see us there. They can. It's a long way away. We've got the planes there. 747. Little Lufthansa there. A couple of planes in. We've actually almost come to a stop. And I'm at 11% throttle. It's not that much, but the N1 is at 40, which is quite high. You're a big fan of 350? Yeah. We're going to suddenly start moving here. Lima 3 is this right here. We're going to be onto Unicom after takeoff. They do need updating, you are right, yes. They do. I suppose we put to the auto position. Right. Going a bit quick, 18 knots for a turn, we're not going to do that. That's Lima 3, I believe. Yep. Oh. Just gone past it, it's Lima 1. How would we have got onto Lima then? Because this is November. What's that November? Yeah, 340 is lovely. I think I'm getting very... Lima 1 should be 2245. 320 Neo, ooh, yeah. Right, Lima 1, that's that holding point up there. Wide body and narrow. That's good, that's a good choice. I think I need a narrow body for... I think I need a narrow body for Xplane 12. I've currently got 350, 340, Concorde, you know, all these long haul aircraft. There's an A320 landing there. Speak of the devil. We can turn off the wipers now. They're just annoying me. Look at that, he's down. Pillow Pilot. It's an intriguing name. It is. It is an intriguing name. I'm often asked. I don't know. It's something I've had now for a while, and I thought we've sort of built up some things around it, so why not keep it? Right, so stow lights on and the landing lights on. Set the parking brake for a second. And TCAS mode needs to go to TAR. I think that's done on the serve page. TAR. Okay. Check the active flight plan. We'll switch to the performance page here. He's just cleared the.
Lufthansa 1, Foxtrot, Charlie.
He's just cleared the Lufthansa there for takeoff, even though we're waiting. I suppose wait turbulence.
Mike wants to hold shortcut to holding point, runway 25 center. Taxi via Mike and hold short, then go for runway 25 center. It is Mike 10, hold shortcut to holding point. Mike 10.
Prioritising their own. That's exactly it, isn't it, Liam? He's just Lufthansa BA, so we'll have to wait. Right. Get to arc mode. See you in a bit. Do Twitch? No, not really. The day of chat is massive. It's more probably me reading it. I think they come up and I'll try and be quicker. Look, it's not actually as bad. I think I can change it. Maybe it is, I don't know. There goes the A320 though, look at that rolling takeoff. Well, if we're given clearance before we line up, we'll definitely do that. Right, we are all ready for takeoff. It's decided on that. Line up 25 center, so 2245. We're up. Right, let's give it a bit of power to get moving. We're moving. Ah, another speedbird there. 747, no doubt. Where he's off to. Come from Stansted. Oh man. That is not really promoting the UK colours. That's good. Right, final test. Flight controls are all good. And we're clear for takeoff. Clear for takeoff, that's 245. Alright, we'll do a bit of a roller. Let's get lined up, check we're all good. There we are. 350, we will depart Frankfurt. On time, I'm sure. Right, here we go. Flex. Here we come. 50%. The right engine is severely delayed behind the left. And flex, SRS, runway, auto thrust, blue. And we're on. 80 knots. Thrust is set. All good. 100. Speed's going nicely. V1. Placement. The sink. 10 degrees, plus straight gear up. Good travelling. Good rate of climb. Climb out. Nice. Turn of lights and Tailsims. Slows down slightly. Speed 2245, minus Unicom. Thank you, bye bye. Thrust lever climb. Establishing the climb, I don't think I was actually on Unicom. Frankfurt traffic, speed 2245, climbing through 3000, flight level 310. 310 selected, open climb mode. 340, my bad. 1, 2, 3, back. Sorry James, your message did come through a while ago, but I failed to respond to it yet. They let us through though, they didn't let us through. We were waiting to go and he gave priority to his friend. We are on flight directors That's coming in for 200 knots there. We'll bring slats up. Sorry, the flaps have already come in, and we'll de-arm the spoilers. Just hold it on the mark there. There you see the nose is starting to pitch up slightly because of that decreased drag. There we are, just going through. You can see it's flicking me for standard pressure now. Do that on both sides. Standard pressure set, that's 5,000. Okay. I've still got it manual just for a bit of fun. You know, otherwise there's not much to do. Is that someone over there? So I think there's a contrail coming from the clouds. But the 350 is climbing. Nice. There we go, we'll take all those fine. 6,000 feet, seatbelt signs can come off. We're not going to get any further turns or anything from the ATCs and that. No smoking signs can come off as well. This is British Airways, so I don't mind. You can see London's not that far away. This is a very short flight. But it is quite popular, and so they do sometimes. Lufthansa I don't think British Airways do, but sometimes send bigger aircraft over, so it can be popular. Brilliant. And then we're making our way across towards the chaos of London Heathrow. And as you say, chaos, there's a lot of planes inbound. But that's good fun. I'd like it if we get put in a holding pattern. Because not only, oh goodness me though, there's a lot of planes waiting for takeoff. Crikey. Not so many planes landing, but just a lot of planes. I think there's about 50 or something like that on the ground that stands waiting to go. We're going to come up to the cloud layer here. Just before we go through it, then I'll just turn the anti-ice on, the probe weights on, so that we don't get any icing going through. Because do you remember that time we took off from Finland? We got some going through a cloud. Oh, whoa! That's a plane. Did we not see them on TCAS? Oh, we did. There's no warnings. That was entirely my fault. Look at that. He was descending through 400. So he's 400 feet above us. So they're almost level. Crikey. I guess that's a good lesson for why you should stay in the flight deck. But, yeah. That was quite close. Right, there they are, in the cloud now. I can't see anything. That was close. You see the whole of Europe, look, is covered in cloud. Unfortunately, I think it's moving over towards the UK, so I think we're going to have that into next week. Sure. A little wing bouncing there. It's nice. And we're climbing up to our cruise altitude 34,000 feet, quite low, just for this little transits that we're making across. Well, I was going to say a pond, but of course not. I meant, I suppose, Northern Europe. Our Northern Europe trek. Very nice. That's about it. We'll just keep monitoring the systems on our way up. I mean, we could go through some checklists if we wanted to. So we've done the takeoff checklist, the after takeoff checklist, the anti-ice is as required. Ice not detected. Switch it off. It still says ice not detected on the auto mode, which I've got on. I'll just leave the auto mode on until we're a little bit higher. And our climb phase then, barrier F set to standard, it is. Cruising flight level is selected, flight level 340. The anti-ice we've set to the auto mode on, and we have the probe window heat on, just to make sure we don't get icing just through those clouds, although now we're above it, we shouldn't really need it. We'll see what happens. Seatbelt signs, they're off, lovely. The ECAM memo, well, that's what we're doing now, that's fine. Nav aids, there's not really anything. Until we start getting close for arrival, which not at the moment. So no, we are all good to go. Good to Yeah. Alt F4, hello. Have a nice flight, thank you. Thanks so much. I hope you'll have a nice flight, whatever you're up to too. Then we've got the optimum / max altitude. It's told us to check. So the optimum for our flight, because our weight is 404. But when you can see how close our top of cruise and descent is, not really worth it. The recommended maximum is 430. So we are cruising quite low, but we will have to see. Keep an eye on that, because if it looks like we've got a bit of time, I don't know, we'll see. Maybe we can step up, maybe not. What a nice plane though. Good plane to be flying, the A350, but so automated it's almost slightly boring. So this is sort of nothing to do. It's almost like straight away there's nothing really the pilots have to do at all. But from an automation perspective, that's what you want really. Very nice. Keep going up to 340. I'm going to give you a quick count update on the number of traffic, the number of aircraft holding for takeoff at Heathrow. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's 15, like, at the threshold to the runway. I imagine there's a lot more on their stands waiting for push. Nice. And then in terms of arrivals, there's a lot of planes wanting to arrive. So far there's not a queue at the moment, so we might be alright for our arrival. We might not have to queue, we might have to, who knows. Look at that, the shadowing keeps cropping up. And that is a lovely screenshot, I'm sorry. That might become my new wallpaper. That is very nice. In fact, I'm going to make it my new wallpaper right now. That's lovely. A nice little picture of our cruise. It changes a lot, so it's not really. Ah, that's not nice. Rain. There goes the rain again. Oh, the rain's back. Where's it coming from? Oh, up there. Oh, that's nice. That's the only thing in Xplane. That rain is not particularly effective in terms of how it looks. When we get the effects on the windshield, that's amazing. This, yeah, not so much. You see our top climb there coming out, making a nice swooping left-hand turn. Maps then, check where we are. You can see we're sort of northern Germany making our way up. Our route will take us just over top of Brussels and across sort of south end really for the Logan 2 hotel arrival. Yep. Very nice. It has been a while since we've streamed. I didn't mean for that to end up happening and to take us quite so long for us to stream. It was just the way it sort of happened really. It's got a sort of panic snowball of work at the start of the year and let things drift away really. And then previously I'd had a couple of bits and bobs sort of that took up a couple of weeks, and so then I sort of drifted by. So I'm very sorry that it took quite a while for us to get some streams in. Yeah, 4 weeks ago we last streamed, so I do apologise for that. We didn't want that to happen, so you know. Yes, I'm fixing Xplane 11 because I had a drive corrupt, so we lost that do fly IRL, do some gliding, you know, touch my, what do they say, dabble my foot in the water, some gliding. I've sort of committed a bit, so, you know, working towards solo, but still a way to go really, so I'm sort of like halfway there maybe to solo. So yes, but hoping to do some, you know, proper flying in real life. But, it's quite expensive, you know, but yeah, well, yeah, I get in there, so a bit more of that, but then A levels now, so we'll see how things go, but certainly if I get the opportunity, yes. If I get the opportunity, yes, I'll do some more flying, but at the moment really, I've done some, but it would be nice to try and do some more. Look at that nice left-hand turn we're making there. I like that. That's clever. That's, you know, that's an A350 thing right there. I mean, you know, if you look at the nav map, I've forgotten it doesn't use scroll wheel, does it? And if you go a bit bigger, that turn there, that, look at that. There's no waypoint there. It's just calculated a nice gentle turn. That's, oh no, there probably was actually one there and there, but that is a gentle turn. It's calculated, whereas what you'll find is often in the 737 you'll get to waypoint, then you get a big swing of a turn or something like that. So clever stuff for flying. Our top of descent is on the horizon already. Nice little short flight today. Chart options does actually have stuff for Frankfurt. Whoa, that was not my finest move there. Apologies about that. Almost made Xplane crash by trying to open the chart. So we'll leave it closed. What I'm going to do actually is just check out the fuel and payload. Our destination was predicted to have 7 tons. It's minimum fuel at destination of 5.1 tons. That'll leave us 2 tons of, equates to about 20 minutes of flight time extra. So 3 tons left over, that must be reserve. All I'm thinking is levelling at 340. It's not our optimum. We're flying in heavy cloud. Maybe we could step up. What do you reckon? What do you reckon, folks? Should we continue on up to whatever the optimum is, which I think it was 400. Why not? Let's do a cruise step. Let's see. We'll level off just before we have to start descending, but that's sometimes actually the optimum thing to do, flight-wise. There we are, going up. All right. There, we'll step up a bit, see if we can get over this cloud. I don't know the weather radar is going to give me an idea of when it will go off at. WX is on. That's not showing anything. Nothing at the moment. Leave the train on then, if the weather's not working. Get a look at where we'll be going across to. That in the middle there, that's a bit useless down there. This is what we want up on the side. So, flight plan. Oh, we're coming up out of the cloud a bit. Flight plan then, so, new cruise 400 selected, that's fine. What we want to check then is on here. We'll go to the fuel and load and just check what we've got. Again, it's pretty similar to fuel burn actually. There we go, we're out of the cloud anyway now, so we'll keep going up to 400. Brilliant. It's a nice plane there. Oh, that was me dropping my phone. Apologies, found it. Yeah. I mean, look at that though, Mach 0.846, 845. We're going pretty quick there. 350, one of the fastest airliners out there. I mean, of course, with the new G800 and things, you know, doing 0.935, it's, you know, all commercial jets are outdone by the private enterprise jets, but not bad for, in terms of airliners. 0.84 is pretty quick. Right, Heathrow, there's a lot of people online. Information, so arrival runway is 09 left. So we can start to have a look at this. Arrival runway 09 left. Approach ILS 09 left. Right, our flight plan today gives me. It had chosen 09 left. Logan 2 hotel arrival. So that'll be, I can't remember which one is via. Let's check. EGLL. Hi KC, sorry there's a bit of a delay there. I saw it come through and didn't say anything. Apologies. Hello. How are you? Right, we'll open up the taxi. And we'll open up the approach. Ah, and I've learned a new way of doing the approaching thing, so we'll discuss that shortly. Ignore that, it's just me, so I'm plugging in. ILS 09 left is going to be Cat 2. Sorry, Cat 1, 09 left. Oh no, so I don't want Cat 2. Cat 1, ILS, there it is. That's that, and then the arrival. Yeah, good, thanks. Oh, good. Nice to be streaming again. Nice to be doing good streaming. Logan 2 Hotel. There it is. Lambo. And Logan. Where is it? There it is. Logan 2 Hotel. No transition required. Approach is ILS 09 left. There we go. Got 3,500 meters of runway. 110.30 is the ILS, that's correct. It's got a 090 course, I think it's 09 officially, but if the aircraft has sourced that, that's fine by me. Good. And then we are approaching 400. Our speed's actually slowed down a little bit, but that's alright. Coming to the cruise bits here. There we are, levelling off flight 400. It's good. Super. So, we put in our arrival. Right. Heathrow then, we've got so much runway, it's incredible. So yeah, 3,900 metres. So it will very much be an auto brake low, idle, reverse. Auto brake armed, yeah, that's good. Ahead of top of descent then, so oh there, I keep forgetting which page I'm looking for. Cruise, and altitude cruise on FMS. Once it's over here, just select the performance page and the cruise tab. Most efficient speed is 0.84 in 86 nautical miles. It's got us beginning our descent. Oh, I think, yes, you're right. I think we go here, spam the button a couple of times. And there we go, and it should stop now, I think. I'd like it if they got this HUD working, it'd be quite good fun. Right. Yep, ECAM memo is fine, it's just telling us about the ice. Descent prep then, so weather. We need to obtain the weather for our arrival airport of Heathrow. There it is. So we've got surface winds of 090 at 6. 6. The QNH of 1012. And a temperature at the airport of 26 degrees. It's nice and warm. Right. Our approach then. Daniel will be watching me, so this is what I've learned. Right. Approach then. So we're going to read the decision height which is 200, and put that in the borrow. Selected there. Now, I'm going off procedures from EasyJet and what they use. So they will select approach mode, autopilot 1 and 2 as a redundancy. The computer will then come up with Cat 3, however you're actually flying a Cat 1, so you just confirm that. You say Cat 3, seen, flying Cat 1. So there's no confusion of what you're flying. Yeah, weather obtained. Landing elevation. I believe it's automatic now, isn't it? Don't think I need to do anything about that. Don't know where I'd set the landing elevation. I presume here. Landing weight 175. I don't think that's flight's not important. Oh, preset the barrow, so we can preset 1012. Forgotten how I do that. Okay, 1012 set. Set on that side. Ecam status and auto rig armed, and it's got the smoking ice not detectable. That's fine. Approach data we've just inputted there. And the position in nav aids page. Oh, where do I go for that? Pause nav aids. Oh, Radaf. Looks good to me. Data page. Nav data page. GPS. Let me see our GPS position. We're tracking 465 knots across the ground. Very nice. Running very quickly. Lovely. Secondary pages as required. I haven't got a secondary flight plan set up at the moment. You can set one up if you wanted. Will it let me? It doesn't have it. Looks like on the 350. No worries then. FC backup. Ah, well, look, we can control it all from here. That's quite good fun. ATC com. Okay, auto rep we have required, and the anti-ICs as required. We are complete for our descent preparation checklist. Beginning descent in, what should it tell me? Told me, I think I forgot where it told me. I've forgotten where it told me. It did tell me, didn't it, somewhere where I was, Stephead, 86 nautical miles. Cabin rate of 350 feet per minute across the next 32. Our cabin altitude is currently at 7,500 feet. Delta P, which is the difference in pressure of 8.5 psi. It's within the limits. And the cabin is in auto. Okay, block fuel from departure was 12 tons. We've used 4 tons. Gives us 8 tons left. You see the temperature in the cargo is only 15 degrees, which is nice, quite cold. I think it's potentially frozen goods or something, so we don't want to heat it too much. We'll turn up a little bit. Yeah, and we are all fine. That's our cruise basic checks. See the fuel use per hour fluctuating there slightly as we it's got a lot for all throttles changing us, but we're all fine. Minimum fuel temperature of 0. We go to a fuel page. Which is, where's the fuel page? There. You can see we've got fuel at 0. That is the minimum temperature. Nothing in the centres, and then the guys on the outside. Good, good, good. We're all fine. Ready for our descent then. So let's zoom in a bit so I can see when it arrives. 40,000, we are right up here now. Right up at the top of the aircraft cruising. Brilliant. Right, got us on flight radar in. not flight radar, sorry, SimAware, well, basically flight radar for vatsim, isn't it? Let's check on the EGLL traffic. There are 167 flights currently registered with or to EGLL. We're ahead of those coming from Madrid. That's where the link up is to Madrid. We're currently ahead of those coming back from Madrid. We'll land ahead of them, so we shouldn't have a problem with that. We've got quite a few aircraft ahead of us, but nothing that should cause a blockage. I'll show you what I'm looking at, folks, now. Wrong television. Oh, no. I know what I'm doing. We'll go like this. There we go. Bam. This is what we're looking at now. Here we are. This guy here. You see we've got these two here. But then here we've got quite a queue. Of course, they're quite a long way away of us, and they look like they've got it under control. It's all fine. There's a couple coming from Dublin and from the rest of the country. There's Concorde coming across. We should arrive fairly similar time lines. A couple of guys scattered around. Nobody that should mean we get any sort of delays. There's only a couple coming up from the south of France, but we're quite a long way ahead of them, so we'll be ahead of the curve. So, all fine. I think we've probably gone through our descent. No, good. I just realised I've been sat in that view for a while then. Slight haze there forming above us. Look at that pitch up on the plane there. We're right up at the top of the 350. It says maximum 430. We're at 400. We're right up near the top of its recommended cruising. So we're really high, stretching its performance there. So that's good to see. Nice view of the big engine there, lovely Rolls Royce. Fantastic engine. I don't think, no, the latest version of the ones on the, they are the latest one, aren't they? Rolls Royce Trent XWB. So, what have we got? Power exclusively the A350. However, it was certified in 2018. It was tested on an A380. That was quite cool, the A380 test beds. But it does power exclusively the 350s, which is very nice. Fantastic. Frontline engines, which will now go into a very low idle as we start to go down. So, what we got then? Nothing we need to worry about on the overhead. The sort of clouds giving us quite a lot of haze here up ahead of us. "10 miles in, I'm watching them zooming right in so I can see exactly when we're going to hit that point of descent. dial up our initial, which will be Sabre for flight level 160. Actually, I wanted to download. Where's Logan actually? Ah, it hasn't got one. Okay, we'll go 160 for Sabre then. So the constraint knows when to descend it for. You can see it coming along the vertical profile there. You don't want to engage it too early, but you don't want to engage it too late. I feel like this can't be quite how they do it in reality, because if I click now, look, it'll start descending now, and it'll work out the recalculated descent profile. I mean, that's no bad thing. You just get a slightly shallower descent. But there we are, going down the slope. This vertical profile that we get is fantastic. I really like this. .390 starting to come in there. Oh, it's not 390, you know what I mean. I saw the green dot. That's the one, our descent profile coming in there. Very nice. Good. Well, we're now in the descent then, so we can check on the descent checklist. Our first point, it seems to think, is at 10,000, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. There we go, 118480. Say hello. London Control, speed at 2245 again.
Somebody else trying to call in then? For the aircraft checking in, just the call sign, please.
Speedbird 2245, apologies.
Speedbird 2245, Logan 2 Hotel for Heathrow, descent flight level 250, double by Logan.
250 for the Logan 2 Hotel, speedbird 2245.
S251, correct red nose 219, report your speed.
250, we'll put it in the automated. You can see we're going to be level before Logan, so that's fine.
That's been indicated, please.
That's what we wanted.
Red nose 219, your speed in knots, please. I want your mark number, I'll ask for it. What is your speed in knots? 300 knots. Fine, thank you. Blue Max 1274, turn right heading 220 degrees, descent altitude 3,000 feet.
Turn heading 220, altitude 3000, Blue Max 274.
A lot of wing bouncing going on.
London Control, easy 46 km, climbing flight level 370.
6 km, direct red for
Direct to red for 56 km.
It's busy on London here, this is what we were expecting. This is what we're looking forward to today. Check our fuel for arrival then, so fuel and load, we're going to have
X6 Romeo Delta on conversion, flight speed 280 knots.
min fuel at destination is going to be 5.1 tons, predicted of 6 tons left, so plenty of fuel. I don't know what it is in 350, but in 320, 1 ton of fuel is a Mayday.
2245 on conversion, speed 280 knots.
280 knots on conversion, 245. Oh no. We're being told to slow down. Well, in this case, speed up. I suppose as we go down, that will become much slower. What a nice, do that delivery.
London 133.7.
133.7, right, I'm ready to roll.
1274, turn left heading 080
Sort of little
degrees.
red tips are lovely.
Left turn heading 080 degrees, Blue Max 1274.
Stutters next thing 12. Yeah, it can be such a kind of.
1274, descend altitude 2000 feet, cleared ILS 04.
It does get very
After
stuttery
2000
sometimes.
ILS 04, this stands at Blue Max 1274.
Yeah, 6 Romeo Delta, descend flight level 160, level by Sabre. 160 to be level by Sabre, in 6 Romeo Delta.
You see how far away we are from land, and yet we're sort of like preparing to land. Not even over the sea. Look at the stack of planes going to Heathrow. Right. What we get? We've got 31 minutes of flight time left before we'd have to switch to reserve tank, at which point we'd have about 10 minutes. That's not bad.
219, descend flight level 80, beaching 50 knots by land board. Descend flight level 08 to 80 knots by land board. Flight level 80 and 250 knots by land board, please. 250 knots and 8,000 feet.
It's a bit of blurring next thing 12.
You don't need to be 250 now, but you need to be 250 by the time you hit the Lima Alpha Mike. Copy that, Bridge 219. 1274, runway 04, wind 050 degrees 9 knots, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 04 stands at
In terms of our arrival then, we can have a quick look at, the stuff then. So, he's stacking us up to 250, 160, 70, and it's got max 250, so he's being quite kind actually, chance. 220, so we're even slower. Then we've got the approach there, it's all programmed in on the nav aids. Can I see it there? Nav aids, yep. We've got the ILS 10.3. The course is not 256, it'll switch around in a minute. That is that, so that's good. Our minimums is 200. We're going to be landing with both autopilots, AP1, AP2 approach. It'll say catch 3. We're actually flying cat 1. After landing, 09 left. Vacate as soon as possible, so we can make our way back to Terminal 5 with not too much hassle. However, we're going to use low auto brake and idle reverse just to allow us to slow down at a nice, reasonable rate. Let's see what we've got.
Remember your
There we are, we've levelled off at
219, the speed to London, correct the speed to Heathrow, direct to 119.730.
Yeah, so just the idle
219,
reverse.
contact Heathrow, direct to 119.730 with the speed. Contact direct to 119.730, thank you very much for the time, bye-bye.
Although I've just watched a YouTube video of a 350 landing, and he's got full reverses on, so it does depend on pilot preference, I suppose. Perfectly happy for us to do what we're going to do. I don't think there's a need to. I don't think we need to.
245, what's your Q&A set in?
Need to slam on in full reverse. We're quite light.
Super 2245.
Go for 2245.
TQ and H set to you, please.
Sorry, say again for 2245?
This is your Q and H set to.
1013.
Good, you're indicating flight level 244. You needed to maintain the cleared level. Descent now, flight level 160, number 5 Sabre.
160 for Sabre, I think that's probably Xplane 12. I've had it a couple of times before. ATC, something different to us.
Okay, interesting, thanks.
Anyways. We had that on the Finnair flight, didn't we? Because look, plane thinks we're, like Xplane thinks we're bang on 250 or we're bang on 250. So it's not even like we had a QNH, because of course I could go like this and the sim still knows our altitude. So we're definitely on definitely on 1013.
Securely Delta speed 250 knots.
It just seems to be showing us slightly higher. That does happen. It does happen.
Descent flight level 100, speed 250, Finland 6 from Adel.
Xplane 12 on the forums claim that it's the difference in altitude is because of the fact that they've incorporated temperature altitude difference, so the temperature change means that you show a different altitude, but otherwise that'd be a problem for everyone. Maybe it's just really advanced, or I don't know. Weather's all good for landing in Heathrow? Absolutely, super. Should be a nice landing then. Yes.
And for 6 Romeo Delta, descent flight level 87.
Double 8, set up for 6 from Adel.
Oh, we're going down 160. He wanted us level by Sabre, so we have to really punch it down. What I'm going to do is drop spoiler so the nose can drop. He wants us down. There we go, look, we're going to make it now. Close a little bit of air brake. Close it fully, I think. Brilliant.
And 6 Romeo Delta, report the speed now to London, sorry, correction, Heathrow director 119.
The weather is lovely. Look at this. This is a lovely
Please
view.
director 119,
Across the nose here.
6 from Adel. Thank you, fine.
That is fantastic. Right. 185. Going down nice and still. Keep it up. 160. We should be.
Try London on 127.
Plane record should be level. So we'll see. Go. There we are, we'll be level 160 as requested. Don't need to put on these seatbelt signs yet. Oh god. That was entirely my stupid fault. Hang on, there we go. Right, that'll sort itself back out. Like it never happened. Oopsies. Forgotten that about the map. You could drag the plane. My mouse got slightly stuck. We won't go looking on that map again then. We'll stick to Abbey Tavo. Well, we can't do anything wrong.
RC17 with you on flight level
Yeah,
400.
exactly.
And now 317 Logan to hotel arrival, squawk 7704. Squawk 7704, RC17.
Occasionally I get this in Xplane, this big shadow being cast across the plane. There's nothing else.
And now 317, the Logan to hotel arrival, I need you to read it back, please. Yes, approaching, expecting runway 09 on left with Logan to hotel and RC17. 317, thank you, descend flight level 250, level by Logan. Flight level 250 by
There we
Logan,
go, fuel's warming up now, 25.
2245, descend flight level 90, speed 250 knots.
90, 250, yeah, 2245.
We'll make it 250 knots by land board, there's no rush.
By land board, thanks very much, 2245. Right, well what I can do, I think, is if I go to land board, constraints, speed, 250. Return. It'll now recalculate for 250 for Lamborn. See, Lamborn has actually got us at 265. Which is a little bit quick, but it should bring it down. So if I go
317 on conversion,
managed,
flight speed 280 knots.
plane's gonna sort us all out here. So it's got it all figured out, you see, the plane. I don't really have to do anything. So there, I've just told it when I want to be slowed by. Bang, it'll sort it out for me. Fantastic. Oh, what's that down? That's Southend, isn't it? We have flown from there a couple of times on the channel. Very nice. Good to see stuff on the going in. Because it's a straight line into Heathrow, we're just descending. If it was like an arrival into American airport where there's loads of twists and turns, I'd be turning on the seatbelt sign slightly earlier. But here, it's straight in. There's no need for them to sit down here. I mean, they don't have long until we'll switch it on, but yeah. Just 10,000 is the minimum, I believe. I mean, it has to be switched on. So I know. Lots of hours.
5245, speed to London, correct speed to Heathrow 119730.
Speed Heathrow 119730, speedbed 2245. Thanks very much, bye bye. Heathrow, speedbed 2245 with you descending for 9,000, that's correction flight 190, speed 250.
Heading 240 degree.
He just blanked me.
Heading 240 degrees, straight on to now. Station calling second call sign.
Speed 2245.
2245 and I will leave Lamborn, heading 270 degrees.
270 from Lamborn, 2245. 270.
In a 6 Romeo Delta.
120 then, we'll get seatbelts and smoking out.
Lower now 6, camera down.
Everyone can now make their way back to their seats. Ready for landing?
Windows 219, report a call finality frequency 120, decimal 4, bye-bye. Regional 219, 120, 4, thank you for your time, bye-bye.
Yeah, I'm tired, right. 120.4 will be our next one. Let's approach final. We're making our way slowly down to 9,000. Right. The descent checklist at 10,000 is to check that we have our exterior lights set. We're going to 10,900 so we can start to go through this now. So the landing lights to go on. That's all we'll do for now. We'll turn the nose and turn off when the gear go down later. Good. Seatbelts. Flight landing data is confirmed. And the Barrow reference. Preset 1012. Don't think we'll be going into a holding pattern. So we're all good.
16, I take a Heathrow direct, hello, just confirm the previous controller, hand you over to me. Shamrock 16, Roger, can you do me a quick favor, can you disconnect and then reconnect for me so I can grab your bag? Yeah, no problem, we'll disconnect and reconnect, Shamrock 16.
Oh, we're getting a bit lag there. Getting near Heathrow. Okay.
Squad 6 Echo, thank you, descent flight number 9.
And there we are, level 90. Heathrow grounds are online. Yay! Finally, that is 2 ground controllers online.
Squad 168 Echo, speed 25, 270 now.
That is what I was looking for. They normally have 3 grounds online at Heathrow, so it's nice to see that when during the events Heathrow gets a bit busier. It's quite good fun.
6 Romeo Delta, turn left heading 255.
255, 6 Romeo Delta.
6 Romeo Delta, descent to altitude 4000 feet, QNH 1012.
Anyway, through 10,000 landing systems, come on.
6 Romeo Delta, descent to altitude 4000
You're also
feet,
looking at how
QNH
to go off, and probably
1012.
windows can go off, it's not like that.
After 124,
It's 13
down,
degrees
6 Romeo
outside, so
Delta.
it's fine. We're at 250. We are looking to descend. There's no rush at the moment, but we do want to go down fairly soon. I love these big windows in the 350. The size of that window is fantastic. Super.
2245, speed 220 now.
220 knots, speed 2245.
Cushion Shamrock 168 Echo, speed 250 now.
Slowing up to 20.
Cushion leave Bovingdon, heading 235.
Oh, what's that done? Is that Wembley Stadium? I don't really know. By that plane. Don't know my geography too well. The Emirates Stadium. Oh, Arsenal Emirates Stadium. It's bizarre that that's the thing it's rendered in.
The 6 Romeo Delta, speed 220 now. Mark 6 Romeo Delta, the range is 23 miles to touchdown, landing runway 09 left. Report your call finally to Heathrow direct 120 left. Report your call finally, please, as quick as you can.
Yeah, just gonna sit at this altitude, I think, for a while. Just until we get the Heathrow off. No, I don't think there's any rush to descend.
Did you want to do you? Director, hello, leave Bovington, heading 145.
Not going very quick now at all.
Heading 145, easy 118.
Oh, it's tray table still.
Shamrock
Goodness me.
168, echo descent to altitude 4000 feet, QNH 1012.
Look at this pitch up on the plane here. Look at that.
Mark 168, echo speed 220 knots. 2118, speed 220 knots. Descend flight Speed to 0 knots, 018.
Is that an EasyJet landing at the
2245, descent for number 80.
80 for 2245. Down we go. Right, who have we got? Is the EasyJet landing at Heathrow? Yes, he is. Oh, fair enough to him. Don't know where he's going to park, but yeah, good job.
Denmark 168, aircraft on left heading to 20 degrees. Mr. 2245, then right heading to 275.
Right, heading 275 with 220. Sorry, 2245.
Descent for number 90. 11 Number 2245, descent at altitude 5 and feet to KNH 1012.
5,000, 1012. Speed 245. Okay, we're getting 1,300 feet down.
Denmark 168, aircraft runway 09 left, 20
Looks like Ethan might have a break in the clouds here. It's raining. Oh,
Thank you very much. 118, turn right, over your right and heading 310 degrees. 10 degrees.
not worth putting the wipers on. It's just
Route
running off.
2245, turn left heading to Hampshire disregard. Route 2245, descent to altitude 4,000 feet.
4,000 is route 245.
Hello, Heathrow direct, or LTM 17 meters, level 90 at 250 knots.
Down 317 for director, hello, roger. Route 2245, turn left heading 230 degrees.
Left lane 230, speed 245.
2118, descent to altitude 5,000 feet, KNH 1012. KNH 1012, descend 5,000 feet.
The cat is here saying hello.
Runway 09 left, 25 miles touchdown. Reporting call finality, director 120 and 14. Bye-bye.
What's the some 4 call sign ending? Speed 245, thank you, bye-bye.
Director Ryanair from Knox. Speed 180
Speed 2245.
Speed 2245, hello, Heathrow, Director Roger, quarterback in a second. Break, Shamrock 168 Echo, turn left heading 110 degrees, one established localizer, 9 left, descend with the glide.
The cat is here saying hello, he's feeling very friendly. I think he's hungry. We'll land and then we'll get food.
Speed 2245, Heathrow, Director, hello, landing 209 left with 22 miles to go now.
Copied.
Speed 2245, turn left heading 180 degrees, speed 180 knots.
Left 180, 180 for speed 2245.
And speed 2245, descend to 3,000 feet.
3,000. Right, we're doing it. Right, okay. That we don't need. Okay, descent checklist, we're all good. Don't need the approach checklist to know what I'm doing. Right, full spoilers, crack them open. Pile them on. A lot of rain where we are now, I don't think that's quite right. The ILS we've got, we're descending 3,000. We're looking for 180. I'm going full spoiler, I want to help out the ATC here, it's quite a busy day. Don't want to cause many headaches by being too close, so we'll back it up.
Speed 2245, turn left now heading 120 degrees, one established localizer, 9 left, descend with the glide.
When established, localise the descend with the glide left 120 for 09 left, 2245.
Shamrock 160 Echo, speed 160 knots,
Visual
to 40
with the
me. 164, Shamrock 160 Echo. Super 2245, you can also reduce speed to 160 knots, maintain that until 40 me.
160 till 4, 2245. He's going for 160, he wants to scale slow.
Shamrock 160 Echo, contact Heathrow Tower, 118 decimal, what is it, 118 decimal 705. 118 decimal 705, thank you very much. 160 Echo.
Level 3000, be clear to localise, so we'll turn that on. There goes the localiser turn, 3000, 12 miles to run. There's the runway in sight. Coming across. Approach mode is now selected. Should descend with the glide when ready. 180, just check. Spoiler in. Armsworth. For landing, auto rate 1 is set. Approach mode is on, it has lost the localizer tad, it's regaining it. Ten nautical miles. Glide steps coming up. Autopilot 1
Easy 118 with me.
Cat 3 dual appeared, we're flying the Cat 1, minimum selected for 200 feet. Okay. Good. I'll give myself a little bird for fun.
Easy 118 Heathrow.
Okay, approach, there we are, going down, 9 miles to run. We were 160 till 4, so we're going to hold that for a bit. Check the flight controls page.
Speedbird 2245, contact tower now 118 decimal 705.
118705, that's 2245, bye bye.
5. Ground 121 minus 5, front and alpha, hold echo, keyway to Norwich, and left and right, Fanatic, someone else, have a good one.
2,500.
Okay, break, Shamrock 168, okay, runway 0.
7.5 miles, gear selected down.
Left, Shamrock 168, okay.
Okay, Noseville, turtle flight selected, Heathrow Tower, speed 2245 on the ILS 09 left.
2245 Heathrow Tower, good evening, service wind 070 degrees, 7 knots, runway 09 left, continue approach.
Continue approach 09 left, 2245. A little bit of wobble left and right there, but everything seems good on the approach so far. We've got nose level.
2,000.
You see the ailerons there working themselves nicely. I'll keep the flight controls page up, just as it's nice to see. Lights selected for approach, we're fine. Gears down, it's just full flat to come out and then we're ready for touchdown. We're just going to 5, so we're not quite ready to go yet. Just check, perf page is all set up, we're going to be touching down 130 knots. Okay. That's my bad entirely. Just disengage the auto throttle. Quite a lot of rain there, I'm reluctant to turn on the wipers, because they generally do less than they actually put them on. I think they do much at all. 164, we've just gone through 4, final selected. There goes the throttle to idle, flat full selected. And there we are, full flat, we're fully configured for landing before 1,000 feet, which is good, that's what we need to be. There goes through 1,000 feet.
1,000.
Speed's backing up. That's going to take manual control at this point. Left. Okay, I have control. Oh no, sorry, second door spot, I forgot that. Control.
Speedbird 2245, runway 09 left, clear to land.
Clear to land 09 left, 2245.
Shamrock 128 Echo, welcome to Heathrow, second left on to Bravo, hold
Then
short to
Shamrock.
Kilo.
Okay, Right, on the approach, just the autothrottle still to remain, is still on.
500.
Turn it off shortly. Plane suddenly
Channel
raised
168 Echo, contact Heathrow ground on 121.9 is it refined?
a little bit below the islands.
1.905, thank you very much. 168 Echo.
Idle reverse.
300.
Alright, let's just come back there.
Terrain.
Thanks for the warning.
200.
That's minimums. Continue approach.
Terrain.
Minimum
Oh no, continue.
100, 90, 80, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard. 10.
There's a flare. Idle reverse selected. Good decel, 80 knots. Continuing. Take the next exit. That was my bad, I should have really made it off that exit. Okay, and the wipers can come right down now, don't mind. There we are, touchdown, right. AP master on. AP start selected, this is our turn off here. Let's not miss it. Hard right.
Sleeper 2245, welcome to Heathrow, turn right onto Alpha, hold short of Echo.
Right onto Alpha, hold short, Echo, Sleeper 2245. Right onto Alpha, holding short of Echo. Oh, so we've got quite a long taxi to go. All the way down. Xplane's gone slightly wrong. I don't think it's actually raining at Heathrow. I certainly wasn't expecting it to be.
2245, contact Heathrow ground on 121.855.
11855, 2245. Go, flaps coming up. 11855 we'll be going over to, that's fine with them. Whilst we're doing this complete strobe, we've got 30 seconds of pieces, strobe lights off, landing lights off, taxi lights selected. AP was coming online, the AP gen is now selected. Right, not a very good taxi with this plane. Flaps are now selected up, they've come up. Right, now we can go to 121.
Decimal 505, speedbird 18, thank you for the ATC.
Bye-bye.
Heathrow ground, 2245 with you on Alpha. Also Echo was...
But 2245, you're going, hello, you have a preferred stand?
Terminal 5 please, for 2245.
Sleeper 2245, thanks. Okay, thank you, via Alpha, Charlie, stand 545.
Alpha Charlie 545, 2245. So, second left. So third left, including this one. And 245. Okay.
Easy 234, Heathrow ground. Hello, tax, turn right on Bravo.
Well, we'll have a look at
short,
the
Charlie.
replay afterwards. I think that was an alright touchdown. I don't think it was terrible. It's part of the fun. Oh, there's a Cathay Pacific over there. American 777. Cancer, and I think that's another BA over at T3. This is why I wanted to go to T5 then, because this is where it's going to be busy. That's Delta. I think I needed to rush off the runway. And here can we come to Charlie.
Clear 3173, contact Heathrow Tower 118.505, come on. Heathrow Tower on 118.505, Iberia 3 Hotel 3, goodbye.
Brilliant. Welcome to London Heathrow then, people. We made it without many holding patterns or anything like that. So very straightforward, really.
Easy 234, you continue taxi via Bravo, hold Oster in sequence. Roger, continue taxi on Bravo and hold Oster. Easy 234.
Right, we've got the Iberia pushing ahead of us, so we're just going to look out. We want to make sure we get up to 245. He's coming right back. I have to hold for him.
2245, apologies, just change of stand for you. It's stand 546.
542, sorry, for SP245.
Driven 2245, correction, stand 546.
546 says SP245. That's right underneath it. I'll turn in early and do a crossover.
D234, contact Heathrow Tower 118.505, goodbye.
Dropping the wing on clear.
Easy 2345.
Ah, plenty. Yeah, that's what they just go across with it. So as we pull on to stand. Okay, and the turn off lights and the nose lights. I'll just go across here. Sudden turn. We'll be bang in the centre. Nothing ever happened. Boom, and then A350, 12 metres, 10.
Given 7 Alpha Tango Heathrow ground, good evening, just hold position, it'll be a short
5
delay.
metres to go. 4, 3, 2. Stop there. Squeeze of the brakes. Parking brakes selected. AP bleed on, which is 1, 2 short.
Good evening, Lufthansa 1 Edward, Juliet 1
So no smoking. Turn off lights.
Lufthansa 1 Echo Juliet Heathrow ground, good evening,
Call over
continue
gate.
taxi via Bravo,
Hey,
hold
please.
short of Charlie, please.
Here he comes.
Continue Bravo, watch short Charlie, Lufthansa 1 Echo Juliet. UVA 316 line, this is request taxi.
Go. And then what we'll do is on our ground. hand
UVA
guys.
369 taxi via Charlie and Bravo, hold Oster.
Front left open, please. Chocks to be set.
Taxi via Charlie, Bravo, hold
Yeah,
on
luggage
for
levels over.
Lydia 316.
Ground power units. Please. Brilliant. Ground power units on there. Boom. Welcome to London Heathrow. I'll have a bit snoop around because there's lots going on. 777-200.
Mike Heathrow ground, hello.
Nice.
Continue taxi via Alpha, correction, hold,
Big
taxi
plane.
via Bravo, hold short of Charlie.
767. Through Iberia. Go here. EasyJet. Ooh. Delta 321. It's nice to see. It's nice to see it model matched properly.
About 7 Alpha Tango, stand 506.
I'm pretty sure I assume that's a 320 or maybe 319 based upon that. If that's a 320, I think it's probably a 319. That's cool. 737 BA, a couple of Ryanairs, Air Canada, Brazilian, I don't think that's right, Asiana cargo, that's pretty cool. 320, 321, there's some good planes around here. A couple of Lufthansas and then 321. It's 777, but you have to say, compared to the 777, the 350, I don't know, it looks slightly small, doesn't it? But then it also looks very nice, so I'm a big fan. But, that's pretty cool. Lufthansa's the Cathay Pacific 777. Because that was close. Look, the Iberia, the Ryanair's right there. What have we got here? Florida West, BA. There was an Aeroflot there. Oh yeah, wow, that's cool. An Aeroflot A330. How cool. It's nice that someone's flying it, even though they're banned from here, so you don't really see them now, but it's funny that someone's flying that. British Airways World Cargo.
Lufthansa 1 Lima Mike, what's expected delay?
Parked at the passenger terminal. That's it. Is that an
Lufthansa 1 Lima Mike, can't give you
200? It's
an
nice and
accurate
small.
delay, but it'll be roughly 10 minutes.
Oh wow, look at that. A lineup of Shamrocks. What we got? Two 320s. The 319. When you see it like that, look, it's a lot smaller than the 320. That's nice. And what we got? All the way out over here, down at the far end. Little baby bus. Another 330. There's a lot of 330s online. An A310 to be expected. Nice. Pretty good fun.
Lufthansa 1 Echo Juliet, in sequence, hold Oster.
There's a lot of 777s as well. I'd like to know what they're all flying. Is it the...
hold and Oster, Lufthansa 1 Echo Juliet.
It's not the 777 by, you know, the new guys that have released one. What are they called? Look at that. 350 and the 777 are very similar. Is just a bit more intelligent. Right, what's the name? I've forgotten now. Nice. Oh yeah, 777. That's it. It's Stratosphere 777. Now that's quite cool. They've made one.
Ground, good evening, Lufthansa X-ray is on Bravo for holding for Echo.
Wow, someone's made a 777 for Xplane 12. How cool. I don't mind if it's good or bad. It's nice that they made it. It's got Avi tab in there. It's got all sorts of bits and bobs.
There's a 39 X-ray here for ground, good evening. Continue taxi via Bravo, hold short Charlie. Continuing Bravo, will hold short Charlie.
Fantastic.
Lufthansa X-ray.
What I was really looking for, someone's made a 777-9. I like the freeware stuff. It's really fun. That was it, yeah.
Figure 778, requested push to start. We went 778, Heathrow ground, good evening. Once a company Airbus 320 passes
That
behind
was
from
it,
right to left and stand.
Flight factor.
512 push and start is approved, face south. Once
Weren't they making a new
A320 pass
one?
from right to left, push to start approved, face south. Speed at 778.
Anyway, that's super. Yeah, freeway 777. Yeah. Looks quite good actually. I'll have a look and get back to you. Right, let's watch the replay of this landing. So what I'll quickly do is just close it all up on the doors and stuff. Get rid of it all. Right, let's watch the replay. You hate freeware. Oh, come on, Casey, that's not... Oh, Xplane's crashed. Oh, man. That's a shame. I'll see if I can turn it back on. Goodness me, Heathrow is very busy now. Why don't we make a second flight? I would, but have you seen the queue for takeoff? We'll be there for hours. I might investigate this 777 freeware though. Tell you what, why don't we do that? Investigate this 777 freeware. I know you don't like it, Casey. Well, I've downloaded it. Let's do it. The cat has come back. He's now in the room. Basically, he went looking around the house to see if anyone else was home that he could badger for food. And now he's come back because there's nobody else. 777-300 master. There it is. Oh, read me. What we got? I think it's, yeah, it's up and running. Right, let's turn on Xplane and see what we got. I'm sorry it crashed and we can't watch the replay. It's a bit of a shame. Let's see what we got. Right, turning it on. Right, let's see what we got. So, oh, there it is. Let's go blank. That feels cooler. Let's go Heathrow as well. That's quite good fun. Let's park it over at the. Let's park it over the maintenance stands. Let's see what we got. We'll have a quick look at this, and then I love Concorde. I'd like to make a second flight. I've got to be up early in the morning, doing bits and bobs. So we'll have a look at this plane, and then we'll probably end the stream there. But thank you. Let's see what we got. All the 777s on the ground at Heathrow made me want to have a quick look at this freeware one. It's going to take a while. It's reading the scenery files of Heathrow. It's a very busy airport. Right, there we go. It's loaded in. Here we go. Boom, we're in. What we got? Oh, it hasn't loaded the sounds properly. I can deal with that. Oh, we're in. Look at that. That's not bad, you know. I know you don't like freeware, but that's not bad at all. The tilt doesn't look quite right to me. The nose looks very low, but I don't really know the 777, so I can't really comment. Look at that stick movement. It's charts, the window opens. It's pretty... Hey. Oh, if I select freight mode... Oh, wow. It changes itself into a freighter. Look, if it is freight, we get these window blinds. It's classically we do. There's a bit of overhead. Well, we might fly this another time. That looks quite good. It's quite good fun for another time. What we got in the back? This sort of cabin. No, well, I can't blame them. Oh, cool. Alright, guys. We're going to wrap it up there. Apologies, as I said, for not carrying on. Well, I've got bits and bobs to do. But, thanks very much. I'll speak to you all again another time soon. And see you in another Pillar Pilot stream. Bye-bye for me. Bye-bye for now.